Paying off your mortgage in 10 years, it is a scam. That is what most of the people are thinking. Let me tell you one thing. If you want to pay off your primary home mortgage, it is important that you need to build wealth. In order to build wealth, you need to buy multiple investment properties. Once you buy multiple investment properties, that will help you to build wealth and create passive income. So many of the people's mindset are like, if we are buying multiple investment properties, our mortgage will also increase. That is the people are thinking. That is correct. But when I say pay off your mortgage in 10 years, we are not talking about the investment properties. We are focusing on our primary house. We are talking about how to pay off your primary home mortgage. When you're buying an investment property, we need to consider this as business. If you're buying an investment property for 500k worth value, you are only adding 10% or 20% initial deposit. If you are buying the right property in the right location, within a year, you can expect an average of 10% growth. For example, for 500k property, when you buy a property, you are adding 10% means 50k plus stamp duty, all other expenses, it will come close to 80,000. So just imagine if the property in the right location, you can expect an 10% of the growth, which means in a year you are gaining 50k as capital gain, and at the same time you can expect an average of 5,000 rental income. So which means you gained almost the initial payment within a year. It is not directly, indirectly you gain that amount. You need to calculate according to this. When you buy investment property, do not consider this as a big stress to you. You need to consider this as business. We are buying property for just 5 or 10 percentage. You are only adding 10%. Rest of the amount is bank is adding that money. And we have landlord insurance. If something goes wrong, you will get cover from the insurance as well. My recommendation, when you buy multiple investment properties, do not think that you have too much loan or you have too much stress. Most of the repayments are paying through the rent. For example, if property in the right location, you can expect an average of 10% rental increment every year. So just imagine after 3 to 4 years, you will be in a position to make the repayment with the rental income. So which means within 4 to 5 years, this property will be self-sufficient. You don't want to add money from your pocket, and then afterwards onwards you can start getting money from that property. So this is how you need to calculate. When you buy multiple investment property, we are doing this business. Consider this as business. I will share you the calculation how the numbers work. So once you see the calculation, that will give you more confidence. Then that will get an exact figure how does it work. Please watch this video fully. Thank you. This is a cash flow calculator when you buy an investment property. Just imagine you are putting 10% deposit. The stamp duty, it will come like 22 or 23,000. This is an approximate figure. Do not consider this as exact. Disclaimer, this is for information purpose only. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving an information. Building inspector cost maybe something like less than 2,000. The buyer's agent fees. So which means altogether the total cost of the property will come 594. The council rate will quarterly expense will 420, and the water rates rate if there is applicable. So all the expenses quarterly come $1,000, $1,080. What will happen if the interest rate is 6%? Just imagine this will be your initial payment. Total cost you need to add at the beginning 90k. If you are getting 530 rental income, your annual rental returns will be 27,560, and the monthly rental income is 2,297. If you are only paying interest only repayment, your approximate repayment will be $30,845 per year, which means monthly 2,570. By calculating all the expenses, you need to add $850 from your pocket every month. And most of the amount it will cover from the rent. Remaining payment you need to pay from your pocket, which means $850. And when you do the tax returns, yearly tax deduction, you can get a certain amount from the tax returns as well. So which means by deducting the tax returns, the monthly payment from your pocket will be 375. Again, this is not an exact figure. This is an approximate figure. Do not consider this as financial advice. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're buying a property, you are getting 60 to 70% of the repayment from the rental returns. If you are getting the next week, the repayment will come to 651. And the second year, if you are getting another 10% increment, what will happen? The rent will increase. Then your repayment will be 452. And the week after, your repayment will decrease to 252. So fourth year, you will be in a position to manage this property without adding money from your pocket. So this is how it works. If you're buying the right property in the right location, you can expect a rental growth every year. So that will help you to make the repayment from your rental returns. Maybe 2 to 3, 3 to 4 years, depends on the property where you buy, depends on the rental returns. So it is important that you need to buy the property in the right location with the right rental yield. So I hope you got this. So just imagine you have 3 or 4 investment property. After 4 or 5 years, you will be in a position to manage all this property without adding single money from your pocket. And if you are getting excess money from your investment property, use that money and use it to pay your primary house repayment. And then that will help you to pay off your primary home mortgage faster. Again, when you buy investment property, do not think about pay off the mortgage faster with the investment property. Focus on your primary house. Investment property, you need to consider this as business. You are buying a property with 10% or 20% upfront. The remaining payment is paid by the bank, and you need to think about how you can manage it by getting the rental returns. I hope it is clear. So focus on how to pay off your primary home mortgage. Do not think too much stress about your investment property loan. Make it the repayment minimum. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm happy to give you free one-to-one session. In this one-to-one session, we can discuss more about your investment strategy. And I'm conducting free webinars on Monday. The topic is why 2025 is important in Australian real estate market. There are lots of people are thinking about investment property and not taking action. It is due to lack of awareness about the market. So my strong recommendation, if you're a person who is thinking about to buy investment property and if you don't have the confidence to take action, I strongly recommend you to attend my web Monday. Send a message to me. I will provide you the webinar link. It is a free event. And Wednesday, I'm conducting another webinar on how to pay off your mortgage in 10 years. If you didn't attend my webinar yet, I strongly recommend you to attend my webinar. This is a free event. Once you gain the information, that will help you to take decision according to that. I'm Sudesh, working as a buyer's agent. I help busy professionals grow wealth through real estate. Thank you. Have a great day. Please like my channel and subscribe to get more information like this.